Why me? Why me of all people? Why can't I turn everything into gold? What did I ever do to deserve this? What did I ever do for people to treat me this way? I'm done with this. I can't take it anymore.
I had a feeling you would be here. Simon, is everything okay? You look... well, let's just say I haven't seen you like this before. And what is up with these golden leaves? Simon, did you...
Dave, why are you still here? Look, I know I've been a burden to you and to Mom. I don't want that anymore. You shouldn't be friends with me. I keep causing you so much trouble because of my gold. I can't watch you two having so much stress anymore. Dave.
Simon, we've been through this before. Nothing you do will change my friendship. The others might think it's a curse, but I don't. Your mom doesn't. I know you're really hurt, Simon, but don't push away the people who care about you.
You say all the right things, yet I don't believe you. How could you keep bearing with me like this? I don't get it. Everyone has a breaking point. Sooner or later, you two will start hating me for this. Just know it. It's easy to say anything right now.
Oh, thank goodness. I had a feeling you'd be here, Simon. Thank goodness you didn't go too far. Is everything okay? The principal told me what happened, but I didn't believe most of it. I know my Simon would never fight another student just for the fun of it.
It was Beanie. As always, he said mean things about you and Dave. He said how I'm the biggest problem for you for the rest of my life. I just couldn't take it anymore. After all these years, maybe he was right. I don't know, but I lost my temper.
Remember what I told you many times? The toughest battles are given to the strongest. And I think it's a sign of you being the strongest of the three of us. You might not believe it now, but just you wait. Sooner or later, you'll realize it too.
Whatever you say, Mom, you're right. I've had a hard time believing all this. With everything I've been through, I just don't see it.
Just remember that I'll never treat you as a problem. Not in a million years. I overheard you and Dave, you know. I know you think you're a burden to us, but that's far from the truth. In fact, you and your gift is a huge blessing.
Remember what we always say, Simon? One man's trash is another man's treasure. What others think of trash is actually a huge treasure for us, and to many others out there.
Well, I'm glad that's over with. Tell you what, why don't the three of us go for a cup of hot chocolate? Or coffee, whatever suits the mood.
Well, I could use some hot chocolate right now. I just hope it doesn't turn into liquid gold or something.
I still have the protective makeup, you know.
I'll be waiting by the car. See you two really soon. I think the nearby cafe closes in 2 hours, so we have plenty of time. Plenty of time to maybe sit down and chat as well. I have to hear about how school's going for you two. Graduation is just around the corner, isn't it? You and Dave are going to college next year, and I'm beyond excited.
And so in the end, I stuck with Goldie Tears, All That Glitters Is Gold. I never imagined it would get over 1 million hits.
I think the angry principal was still the best part. Oh, the nerve of my brother Goldie talking back to our principal. My name is Simon, not Goldie.
That video was a real work of art. I'm proud of you two. After all I'm going through at work, it's great to have a laugh. Goldie should be more careful before talking back to his elders. Karma really caught up to him this time.
I still can't believe it. I remember as it was yesterday when I held Simon in my arms. Little did I know I'd live long enough to see you graduate. Mom is so proud of you, Simon. You too, Dave. Thank you so much for being Simon's friend.
Simon's amazing. Despite everything that's happened, he's the smartest person I know. I wonder what you'll study in college. I bet $1 million you're going for physics.
Dude, I'm not that smart. Physics is way over my head.
He's just being modest. That's another thing about Simon. He'll never admit his gifts, whether it be about his intelligence or his gold powers.
Oh, I think it's time. Go on, you two. Get your diplomas and we'll take even more photos together afterwards. Oh, I heard your class has a party after this. I forgot to bring some snacks myself. All the parents around us have theirs. Oh, this is embarrassing.
You could always just get some and hurry back here. Simon told me you all live 5 minutes away by car.
Oh, who am I kidding? You're right. Simon, Dave, just wait right here, okay? I'll be back really soon.
It's not really a big deal. Look, we have tons of snacks already. Why not just join in? I promise I won't turn any of the snacks to gold.
Oh, it'll just take a few minutes. Don't worry, Simon. Spend some time with your class and with Dave. I'll only take a few minutes.
Relax. Nothing bad has happened to her. In fact, I think she's the luckiest person alive. People who suffer from this kind of car crash, they usually don't survive.
I knew it! I should have stopped her from going back. Oh, why didn't I? Why did I let her go? If she only had stayed for the party, none of this would have happened. If only I wasn't such a pushover. I would have insisted that she stayed. Now she's in here and there's nothing I can do. Dave.
Simon, remember what we've talked about. This is not your fault. There's nothing you could have done to prevent this. She chose to get the snacks herself. Let's just honor her wishes, okay? Besides, the nurse says she'll be fine, so it's only a matter of time before we see her again.
That being said, she still has sustained some serious injuries, so I recommend at least 3 months of rest. This also means she can't work for that time period. If you wish her to recover faster, 3 months is the bare minimum.
Oh, well, I guess it can't be helped. I'll just have to find some work while Mom rests. My dad refuses to give me any money, so...
Dude, I'll introduce you at the place I work in. They'll be more than happy to have you. I don't know how they'll feel about all the gold stuff, but trust me, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. I got this!
You finally done it, haven't you, Goldie? Your gift is starting to spread around the whole family. Now you've even ruined her life. I've tolerated you in my house long enough. I will not have you in for even a single moment. See to it that you packed everything in 3 days. After that, I never want to see your golden face ever again. Never!
Actually, sir, your wife saw this coming and left a note for you. She says that Simon is to remain with the family no matter what. Besides, she should be well enough for you to ask her herself. Just give me a few minutes to check on her vitals again.
lose my mother because of the gold. I'm done with you forever, Simon. Just get out of my sight and never come back. The last thing I need is for your gold to ruin my life further.
May probably doesn't know what she's talking about. I'll discuss this with her myself, and I'll see to it that you're out of my house forever. I'm done and tired of dealing with you. Enough is enough. Get out on the streets and pray that someone doesn't see the gold. I've had enough of your gold.
Brian, your wife wishes to speak to you now. Apparently she heard your shouts of anger and is not pleased at all. Since this is between you and your family, I will not interfere. I'll report her vitals to the doctor in charge. Hopefully, she'll be discharged by the end of this week.
And here I thought my hate for you couldn't get any worse. I'll make sure to stay far away from you from now on. Don't even try to talk to me.
Don't listen to them, Simon. You know how they are. Stay strong for May. You know she still loves you, regardless of her condition, right?
I've learned to tune them out so they don't bother me. What bothers me is how I'll survive for these next 3 months. Mom always makes sure to support me because Dad and Jane don't even speak to me. With her in this condition, I need to work extra hard, at least before I go to college.
Like I said, I can help you out in that, Simon. The manager of the cafe I talked about? He's super chill. In fact, he'll be jealous of your gift. He might ask you to turn the cafe's mugs to gold just to make them luxurious.
You know what? That might actually work. If I could just give it my all in these 3 months and be super stingy with my money, yeah, I think I could pull it off. I could even get Mom some while she recovers. I know how much she loves cheesecake in particular.
Exactly! I like how you're thinking. Now all we have to do is wait for your mom to get better. I'll stay here with you for the next hour. My mom is away for a road trip anyway, so I have the whole house to myself. If your dad happens to kick you out, you can crash at my place for the weekend.
I promise I won't ruin any of the house furniture. I'll wear extra protective makeup just in case. Mom, I was so worried. I've been beating myself up for not stopping you. If only I insisted strongly. If only I convinced you to stay at the party, and none of this would have happened. You're gonna have to recover for 3 whole months because of me. I don't know what to say.
Before you continue, tell me, Simon, how was the party? I heard there were tons of snacks. I heard there was a dance party, too. Oh, you have to tell me everything.
How could you be so carefree? You're in the hospital, Mom. Look at what I've done. If only you could have stayed. I don't understand why you're not taking this seriously.
After seeing you safe and sound, why should I be worried? I could have passed away, you know. The fact that I have a chance to see with my own eyes, that's all I really need. Now, stop blaming yourself and tell me how the party was. I'll listen.
Mom, I know you're trying to cheer me up, but that doesn't make it any easier. I feel so guilty. You're in this condition because I could have convinced you to stay. I can't take this. This is too much for me to bear.
Sweetie, I made the decision to go. There's nothing you could have done. Some things are just out of our control. We don't know what could have happened. If I had stayed, maybe I could have gotten hurt some other way. We can't control everything now, can we? Now, stop blaming yourself and tell your mother how the party was. I'm so curious.
Fine. We'll talk about this later then. The party was alright, I guess. Yeah, we had some snacks, danced around. I think Dave really impressed everyone with his dancing. You should have been there to see it.
I knew Dave was special, but I had no idea he could dance. I bet you really enjoyed yourself.
It would have been cooler if you were there, Mom. Alright, fine. I'll stop complaining. Mom, I hope you'll get well really soon. I promise I'll work hard for both of us. 3 months is no big deal for me. After all you and Dave have done for me, it's the least I could do.
Well, your dad still refuses to give you any money. Well, I'll be your personal cheerleader then, Simon. Whenever you feel down, just remember, you always have me by your side.
Oh, Simon! I'm sorry to interrupt, but your mom needs some rest now. I just talked to the doctor in charge, and he says that she'll be discharged faster than expected. You'll see May back at home in just 2 days.
Thank you. Get some rest, Mom. We'll talk later. I promise I won't let you down. Not this time.
When have you ever let me down? Well, besides that one time when you accidentally turned my ice cream into gold.
Simon! Davis told me so much about you. Is it true? Can you really touch anything and turn it into gold? Do you have any idea how amazing of a gift that is? I seriously need you to turn some of the cafe mugs. Just think about it. Luxurious golden mugs that won't cost us extra money. Our cafe would explode in popularity. Simon, just imagine the golden experience only at Tim's Cafe. Simon, can you see it?
Wait, you're not scared of my ability at all? I've never heard anyone compliment me for this. Well, besides Dave and my mom, of course.
Simon, oh Simon, have you never heard of the phrase, one man's trash is another man's treasure? Let those fools mock you however they want. They'll never realize how special you are. Of course, you can work in this cafe. We're always looking for excellent and gifted staff to help us out. You'll be an excellent addition to our team. I just know it.
Oh yeah, he does that a lot. Our manager is super cool to work with. I've had some really bad days, but he never fails to cheer me up every time I come to work.
Dave, we've been through this 100 times. Just call me Tim. You too, Simon. And that's an order from your manager.
I have a feeling I'll really enjoy my time here. I don't know how to explain it, but this place already feels like family.
I get that from a lot of people. I wonder why. By the way, Simon, I was serious about the golden mugs thing. Here, come with me, and I'll tell you everything. Dave, wash the counter for me, will you? We've been getting more customers than usual today.
Doesn't seem that busy to me. All right, Tim, leave it to me.
All right. First things first, I want you to listen to me very carefully, Simon. I know you're in a bad place right now, and you don't have much self-confidence. So, we're going to start here. What do you say?
Well, I guess things have been really bad lately. I don't know. I still can't accept my gift, especially when it affects the people around me.
Simon, remember what I told you a few minutes ago? What some people think of as a curse, others think of as a blessing. It all depends on how you see things. I'm telling you this right now. You are not cursed. I need you to drill that into your head until it becomes second nature. You're a gift to the world, even if you don't see it yet. Just you wait. You'll see just what your gift means to all of us, especially in this cafe. You know what? I think you need some rest. Yes, that should do the trick. Come back to me when you feel more ready, and I'll help you out. I've got big things planned for you. Just you wait.
Wow, Tim, I don't know what to say. Thank you for this. I just might be able to pull through these 3 months after all.
Oh, trust me. By the time we're done, you'll want to be part of this family forever.
Not a single minute. I can't let my guard down for even a single minute without you ruining everything around me. I just bought this yesterday, and look what you done. First you ruin our lives, and then you start destroying my house.
Goldie's done it again. You really are a problem to this family. I guess hurting Mom wasn't enough for you, was it? You're just trying to take everything away from me, aren't you?
Jane, I don't have time for this. I've had a tough day, so please, cry about your life to someone else, will you? Look, Dad's right there. Why not tell him about how unfair your life is?
What's your attitude, Goldie? I will not have you insult my daughter in my house. What have you ever done for this family other than make our lives miserable? Even my wife, who actually cared about you, look what you've done to her. Is this how you repay your family? Is this how you repay us for having raised you in our own house? Not only are you rude, but you're also an ungrateful little boy.
Look, just leave me alone, will you? I really don't have the time for this. I would never hurt my own mother. She's been more family to me than you both ever will. I will not have you accuse me of hurting my own mom. Just leave me alone.
Whoa, Dad! Did you see how angry and self-righteous Simon sounded? Gosh, he's growing up so fast.
Oh, this isn't over. It's time I finally kicked him out of the house. I've had enough of his games. I'll make sure he never talks back like that ever again. Oh, Simon, you have no idea what you just started. You crossed the line, Simon. Now get out of my sight and never come back to this house ever again. I should never see you around this area again.
You're just going to ignore what Mom said? I'm not leaving this house. I'm not leaving her alone with the two of you.
Goldie, don't tell me how to run my home. Now get out of here before this gets ugly.
Hey, Dave, it's Simon. I guess I could use some help right now. Do you mind if I crash in with you for the night?
Dude, sure thing. My parents are out again for the next few days, so I should have some space. Come on over.
Simon, in my office right now. We need to discuss something really important. No excuses. I've already informed your teachers you'll be skipping classes.
Oh my, what could have possibly happened? Simon, take a wild guess. I bet it must be something really serious. I'm shaking in terror. I wonder what she has to say.
That's enough, Jane. Simon, I will not repeat myself. Go to my office right now and wait for me there.
All right.
Simon, I regret to tell you this, but starting today, you're expelled from the school. Don't try to talk back to me, but this is what the school has decided. I got a call from your father, and he straight up said that he will not pay for you anymore. Your mother can't support you either, given what happened.
What? You can't just decide this out of the blue without warning? But I already got my graduation certificate. My college will never accept me if they find out I've been expelled. Please, you can't do this to me.
Simon, you're in no position to be arguing with me. Besides, it's not my decision but your father's. I don't know what is happening between you and your family, but that's what's been decided.
How could he do this?
Look, if you're going to cry, do it somewhere other than my office. Pack your things and leave in 1 hour. Your time at the school is done.
Simon, Dave told me what happened. I'm so sorry. And you were so close to college, too. I really don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say either. My whole world's come crashing down in just a few hours. This gold has ruined me. Will you fire me too, Tim? It only makes sense you would.
Simon! We've been through this before, remember? You're not a curse. You're a gift to this world. People may not see it, but I do. You know what? I think it's time I took you under my wing. I'll show you how to use your gifts to make a real difference.
What's the point? I'll end up failing and disappointing you anyway. That's what always happens.
Simon, listen to me. If you can't do this for yourself, at least do it for your mother. Do you think she'll be happy when she realizes her son gave up on her?
I did not give up on her, and I never will.
That's the spirit, Simon. The world might kick you down, but you gotta get right back up because you have people believing in you. Never forget that.
You know what? I have nothing to lose anyway. All right, Tim. Please take me under your wing. Show me how I can use my gifts.
Simon, young man, you don't have to tell me twice. Sorry about that. I get a little too excited sometimes. Now, young man, come with me and I'll show you how we both can transform this cafe. This is even better than I imagined. Now, come with me and I'll teach you how to talk to customers and get some important people in our cafe. There's still a lot of work to do.
I never thought I'd actually enjoy using my powers. This is unreal.
I'd like to say a few words about my new best friend, Simon. Even though we've been through some tough times together, we never thought of ever giving up. Simon can not only turn anything into gold, but he also has a heart of gold himself.
Let me just say that this would never have happened without Tim's support either. He's been more of a father figure to me than anyone I know. He helped me up in my lowest and gave me a chance.
Don't make me cry, Simon. It's still 9 in the morning.
Simon, sweetie, you finally made it! I told you, didn't I? There are always people out there who see you for what you really are. Your powers finally made you into a success.
None of this would have happened without all of you. Dave, Tim, Mom, you three have always been there for me. I don't know where I would be without you.
Simon, this is not the time for emotions or tears. It's the time to celebrate. Oh, by the way, I accidentally picked up a regular mug and I'm too lazy to get back. Can you just touch this mug for me?
Since when did Simon become your personal gold assistant?